Thurgood Marshall by Hyann Thurgood.
Early life. Thurgood Marshall was born in Baltimore, Maryland, July 2nd, 1908. He was born in the time of segregation where blacks and whites were treated separately. Thurgood Marshall's father liked going to court and listening to law cases, which caused Thurgood Marshall to like it. His older brother became a dentist, and his parents hoped that Marshall would become a dentist too. He went to college at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. In college, Marshall joined the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. 1929, he married Vivian Bury. Marshall went to law school at Howard University and graduated in 1933. Marshall also took many cases to protect African Americans in court. After that, he started working as a lawyer.
Career. Thurgood Marshall was a lawyer and a Supreme Court justice. Marshall is most famous for being known as the first African American Supreme Court justice. When working as a lawyer, one of his first biggest cases was against the University of Maryland. He couldn't go there, so he wanted other kids to go there and learn their interests. So he started many protests against these laws. He took this case to court and won it. After this case, he started fighting more against segregation. While fighting against segregation, he earned the nickname Mr. Civil Rights. In 1966, President Lyndon Johnson recommended Thurgood Marshall for Supreme Court Justice, and then Marshall was part of it. He served on the court for 24 years. In 1991, he retired and Clarence Thomas, another African American, replaced him. The picture on the top is when he was a lawyer. The bottom left picture is when he was a Supreme Court, and this is a seal of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Why is Thurgood Marshall important to study? Thurgood Marshall is important to study because he was the first African American Supreme Court justice. He is an important character that fought against many laws which kept blacks separated from whites. He argued 32 cases before the Supreme Court and won 29 of them. Not just this, but he also played an important role against segregation. He was very fond of his fellow African Americans. He is known for one of his most famous cases, Brown versus Board of Education, which desegregated American schools. Thurgood Marshall is someone who stood up for Africans who had a voice in government because he was a Supreme Court justice. Fun fact, as a memorial, there is a statue of Thurgood Marshall.
We got our information from Dexters.com and historyforkids.net. The end. Thurgood Marshall is a great example and inspires us all. He played an important role against segregation and was the first African American Supreme Court justice. Thurgood Marshall is a hero for many. Mr. Civil Rights was a good leader. Thurgood Marshall did so much good for many. He stood by his name and brought good.